Mr. Charles, if you were successful in becoming political leader of the Tobago Council of the PNM and Chief Secretary, as a matter of priority, what would be your areas of focus?
Well, I did it a while ago refer to, in respect of the party, the issue of building finances, the issue of empowering youth, the issue of recognition and appreciation for those who have served long and meritoriously in the party. Yes, the issue of the party college. Those are some of the focus or priority areas for the party. And in respect of the Tobago per se, as I just spoke about or mentioned, governance, particularly in respect of structure and process. And so, for example, let's look at the labels we have now of the various divisions, so that we have health and social services. And I would want to look at that and probably reformulate some that division for something like health, wellness, and family development. We all make the point that the family is the building block of society, and we go further to argue that the family in Trinidad and Tobago is in crisis. So changing the context and the focus would allow for efforts, energies to be directed in a particular way. Wellness, you know that we probably have the highest rate in respect of diabetes, both juvenile and adult, probably in the Caribbean. So that a focus on wellness means that your programs and so on would be re-engineered to give that kind of impetus. So that is at the level, one example, at the level of governance in related structure and processes. The fundamental developmental philosophy for me is one of community-oriented development. I hold the view that community development ought to be the axis around which development of Tobago ought to take place. So that just as how one speaks to development or building block by block, we'll develop Tobago by building community by community by community. And this proposition, to my mind, has tremendous advantages and benefits that can accrue. Because for one, it allows for people's participation. You know, part of the challenge we see today in respect of communities is that everyone is clamoring that we were not consulted. Decisions are made without us. Inherent in this approach are the principles of dialogue and consultation. More fundamentally, persons in the community would be engaged in making decisions and solving problems of their community. In so doing, they are likely to empower themselves, because if they were to make decisions in respect of their priorities, either on their own or in conjunction with the THA, then in the first instance, the resources, human and technical, of the community would be the resources that would be unleashed for the development of the community. And to the extent where those resources do not exist, then those resources can be imported into the community, thereby encouraging the building of the skill sets that are required for that community. A spin-off from that, naturally, is the empowerment of the people in the community, including young people. Because you're creating opportunities now, and you can then match the skill sets of persons in the community with those opportunities in the community. Yeah, so these are some of the things that I would undertake as a matter of priority.
Kelvin to win.